Our nation has been blessed by the bounty of the land and the riches of the sea. Oil has brought prosperity and progress and touched our lives on all fronts. The Fujairah anchorage on the eastern seaboard of our country has grown to become one of the world's busiest bunkering centers today. Its calm yet busy waters host a range of maritime trade and marine services, and consequently has transformed the lives of the citizens and residents alike. Just a few miles offshore lie some of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. 40% of the world's energy requirements are carried by ships that pass through this region. In short, the location is teeming with oil and petroleum products carried and will remain so in the foreseeable future. These are busy waters with more than 80 tankers passing through the international trade lanes close to UAE waters every day. But all is not well, for a serious threat is lurking on the horizon. Oil spills. Oil spills caused by rogue tankers discharging their products or wash overboard into the seas just off the east coast of the UAE. Blessed by the natural beauty of the mountains and the sea, Fujairah's beautiful shoreline has given rise to a rapidly growing tourism industry. Tourists from all over the world come here to enjoy sun, sand, and sea and experience the magic of the UAE. But it is not always a happy experience. There has been regular oil pollution on our coast, caused by rogue tankers cleaning their tanks and dumping it into the sea. Understandably, this is threatening the tourism industry on the eastern coastline. These dark tides of woe are also causing serious concerns on the health and environmental fronts. Fishing is a sizable industry and a source of employment and sustenance to the local population. Seafood is also an important part of our diets. It's not just the oil that is cause of concern. Toxic chemicals are used during the tank cleaning process. This too gets discharged with the sludge and slop. There have been serious concerns about the quality of the fish and other marine life that find their way into the food chain of our nation. The true extent of the problem is difficult to assess because currents do not always bring the oil to the shore. Oil spills have also threatened the water desalination plants on the East Coast, a vital source of drinking water for our nation. If left unchecked, the illegal dumping of tank wash by rogue captains will kill off a thriving diving, hotel and tourist industry, empty our beaches on the East Coast, and adversely affect the economy and health of our nation. But how can we effectively fight this menace? Together with the Coast Guard, the Port of Fujairah maintain and monitor a controlled zone of up to 12 nautical miles at the Fujairah anchorage. Beyond lies the out-of-port limits area, and further out, the sea lanes. With its current resources, the Fujairah port authorities are not able to meet the challenges beyond this 12 miles nautical limit. And we know that this is where we have to look for the source of this constant menace: rogue tankers. countries around the world are successfully combating similar problems by using advanced satellite technology. The KSAT system, or Kongsberg Satellite Services, based in Norway, is one of the primary providers of proven specialized satellite-based oil spill detection technology. The KSAT service is designed to cover vast areas in repetitive fashion and is effective even under cloud cover and total darkness. The data is then analyzed with powerful computers at the KSAT base and the information forwarded to users within 30 minutes of acquisition. Using state-of-the-art technology and experienced operators, KSAT provides extended information on oil spills, including source notification and identification, aiding in catching the polluters red-handed. Armed with this data, we can marshal the extensive facilities we possess to gather hard evidence on video and stills for prosecution. Information from the satellite data gathered from the East Coast can also be used to coordinate aircraft and ships to confirm oil spills and coordinate cleanup operations. Thanks to modern technology, a proven solution to combat this unabated onslaught on our health, environment and economy is available today. The technology is also being continually improved to provide a range of services that include maritime surveillance and monitoring. The threat of increased pollution, contamination and disease can turn into a major tragedy if the perpetrators are allowed to continue dumping toxins into our seas. What is at stake is not just our coastline, but the very health of our nation and that of future generations to come.